Hello friends, I'm Dr Vikranti More and I'm a practicing gynecologist at Nashik. Today I come to you with a recipe called brinjals stuffed with mushrooms. Children are not that fond of brinjals, and what I have tried is to put together some vegetables along with mushroom and stuff that mix into the brinjal. I'm going to get the brinjals cooked in the oven, and I hope you like the dish because it's going to be a very colorful one and it's going to be a healthy one as well. So please try to follow the instructions and hope you people try it at home, and I'm sure you like it. So here I've taken 2 brinjals and I've cut them into 2 halves, and I'll just show you how to remove the middle part of these brinjals. You have to just get this out. Yeah. And try to remove this center, leaving just skin and some part outside. Okay, so this is how I am preparing the brinjals. So this is how we've scraped out the brinjal. Now what I'm going to do is just add some oil to this. Yeah, drizzle some oil here and a little bit of salt. Okay. Yeah. Now these go into the preheated oven. I've heated the oven, preheated at 180, and now I'll put them inside for say about 10 minutes. Now I have my daughter place them in the oven, 180 degrees, 10 minutes. Aradhya. Let me show you the ingredients first. To begin with, we'll need the oil, and then we're going to add some garlic to it, then some lengthwise cut onions, some mushrooms, capsicum. I have pureed the tomatoes but not very fine, and if you remember, we had scraped the brinjals, so the inner part of the brinjals are also cut into small pieces. And then some spices. We'll need the black pepper, turmeric, we'll need the red chili powder, we'll need the coriander powder, salt. That's it. Let me start. I've put on the gas here. The stove is on. I've placed the pan. Yeah, it's quite hot. Let me drizzle some oil. Just about to cover the pan. To begin with, I'll add the garlic. Saute the garlic. We don't need to really turn the garlic to golden brown or something like that. Just a little bit. And then, yes, I add all the onions. Now if you observe, I've kept the flame on the higher side just to begin with. Now we reduce the flame a little bit and in go the mushrooms. I prefer to add the mushrooms along with the onions because both of them are going to take the equal time to get cooked, and I always prefer to add some salt to the onions so that they cook faster and they don't even change color. Another way to cook them faster is keep them a bit covered. So I'm going to cover this. So let me place the lid for a while. Now if you remember, we have all these scrapings from within the brinjal. I'm going to cut them into smaller pieces. Okay. Yes. Now the onions are nice and translucent. Now this is the time when we need to add the brinjals, the ones which we had cut. And these are the previous ones. And give them a nice stir. Brinjals are going to cook quickly. Yeah. The brinjals have cooked halfway through, and this is the time when I'm going to add some capsicum. Yes. It's good to have the capsicum a little on the crunchier side. Now I feel it's the time for the spices. I'm going to add some turmeric, chili. Keep it a little on the spicier side. Now this is coriander and cumin powder mixed. Yeah. Again, give it a stir. Now we prefer putting the spices before you add the tomato puree because you want the spices to get mixed with the oil. Yeah. Now I'm going to add the puree. I'm going to leave some for later use. Now at this stage, you may cover it for a while, or you can just cook it openly, open cooking. I have to tell you that we're going to stuff this vegetable mix into the brinjal, and then the brinjal is again going to go into the oven for a while. So it's okay if the vegetables are left a little on the uncooked side. It's absolutely okay. I like to add some coriander in the process of cooking, and a little bit we are going to leave for the later part. It gives a different taste to have the coriander cooked along with the vegetable. Now I have not added enough salt to begin with, so here I go. Salt to taste. Yeah. It's nearly done. Now to just add a little more spice, I'm going to add some pepper powder. You know, it goes very well with the mushrooms. There you are. I'm done with the vegetables, and I'm going to put the stove off. I think our brinjals are ready because it's exactly 10-12 minutes. Okay, Now we've just got the brinjals out of the oven. Yeah, it's perfectly cooked. We're going to add stuff our vegetable. Yes. Stuff them as much as you like. Don't get frugal with the vegetables. Yes, it's okay if they fall off the brinjal, because these brinjals have to go back into the oven for a while. I'm going to leave the rest of the vegetables for the next batch of brinjals. Now, this is a completely vegetarian recipe. In fact, a vegan recipe, should I say? And I'll quickly cut these spring onions. Okay. Yeah, some of them just for okay. And I think these two I'm going to leave grated cheese. Yeah. My daughter's going to have it with the cheese. So now this is no more vegan, but it's still vegetarian. And I love watching the cheese melting its way down in the microwave or the oven. We are going to leave it in the oven. And I'm going to put some tomatoes here and there. There you are. Okay. Little bit of pepper in the tomatoes. And a little bit of salt. They're going to give a little different taste once cooked. There you go. Can we put this back, Aradhya? Yeah. I'm going to keep it for 5 minutes at the same 180 degrees. Okay, here just out of the oven. Closer. Yeah, the cheese has melted very well. I think let's plate it. Maybe one vegetarian. Let me add some tomatoes to this. Maybe a little here. The tomatoes are going to leave water. You can use them just for a little extra taste. And some coriander. That's it. So are we going to bite into it? I'm going to add a little bit of tomatoes. Yes. Friends, this is going to turn out to be a very nice dish. You should be trying it as a side dish maybe. Hope you all try to make various combinations of vegetables for this brinjal or the eggplant as we call. Happy cooking. Thank you.